everyone, my name is Roycelectron. Welcome back to Doki Literature Club, and I think today is finally the day of the festival. I don't know what I'm going to do today, but I think we're going to spend the day entirely with Sayuri. But I'm not really sure if that's gonna be the thing that's happening, but anyways. For all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri, but no. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. Considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the events should be nearly complete. Did you remember to bring the banner that you made with Yuri? The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it out to take with me. Ha! I just said. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Oh, it's because she reminded you. If she didn't remind you, you probably wouldn't have brought it. I don't know, probably not, probably yes. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. Okay, with Yuri too? But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Okay.
Royce, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days like this... What? You'd think that on days this important, she'd try it a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I shouldn't have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Royce. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know.
What? Exchange? Monica, are you the one that's always spying? Or are you and Sayuri are both in on it? Are you two, like, I don't know, partners? Spy partners? I don't know, probably not, but it feels like we are. Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. I'm omniscient. The girl who knows everything. Right?
That's her. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell her about that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? No. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
You and your innocent-looking smile with all your frickin', I don't know, information in your brain that shouldn't be there if you're just a normal girl. But you are where is the music? I'm not hearing any music. What? Is there no music? No, there is. There is sound. But why is there no music? I thought my headphones were broken. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. You should, because that's not normal.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? Anna, I can't read. They come out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. Oh, what's this? I flipped to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Okay. Percent. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Who's in your head? Okay. Should I read all of this? Get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Okay, Sayori. Why? What? How are you gonna read that? Like, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Like, she's just gonna do that when she's performing. I don't know. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Did Monica just punch you?
Royce? What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so...
Well, alright.
No, that's Yuri's voice.
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. Okay, I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. What did you swallow your... I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. Maybe she left the country. She flew to another universe. She's on I don't know, Mars. Yes, that's a different universe. In a parallel universe. I really didn't want to have her to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Kiddo! What is this? Can I show this? An exception has occurred. File script channel 5 RPY line 307. What the fuck?
What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. What the fuck? I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and everything will be okay. Then why? What the fuck? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession?
Oh my freaking god. She was serious. I was wrong. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know what she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Well, it is, but
I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never? End.
Well, what the fuck just happened? Me, with my with all my suspicions, I killed Sayori. With my brain telling me to not trust anything here because of the things that I've seen. I mean, just one thing. Wait, what? I thought that still looked like Sayori, but now it's just Monica with a bunch of cut out parts of Yuri and Natsuki. What happens if I click this? It's box and the N and the T and the A. I don't know all these letters names, but what just happened? Should I continue? Is this a continue button? Is this what this is? Or should I load game and reset from where I came? But I feel like continuing would be what would show me this is the path that would show me the most weirdness, probably. Because I think what happened is the game just deleted Sayori. Like, she didn't exist in the first place, maybe. So that's why there's only 3 of them now, and there's just a bunch of, I don't know, sections of them put together. So I just click this, right? Right? What the fuck? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but this just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. What the fuck? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Like I said, the game just deleted her out of existence. Her name's now I don't know, because it has a freaking CL on the start. It looks like CL. I don't know what characters those are, but that's her name now. But you know, the whole timeline just shifted to where I never met Sayori or when Sayori never existed. It's like freaking weird shit. And it's not just Monica glitching out, it's all of them. If you kill one of them, maybe that's what happens, they glitch out. But Monica's the only one I've seen, and now I've seen Sayori. So, will I still be in a Doki Doki Literature Club if I continue this? I don't know. Feel like I should with that result with Sayori, I feel like I should like make another like series, or like when I finish this, I feel like I should redo what I said to Sayori, because I already saved those like kind of like choices. If I had to make a choice, I saved. I mean that it's like twice, except from the poems. But anyways, I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no other choice. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Royce?
Wait. Monica! 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 So, with this, my brain just worked and I started to think of something. Monica is the game. Monica is the Doki Doki Literature Club. She knows everything that's happening. She's the game. And because Sayuri just died and she got deleted, she has to replace her now. All her things, probably. I don't know. She probably can change, like, the childhood friend side of things, but she probably would lead me to the same ending as what it should be. Maybe? I don't know. But I think she might be the game. Like, she might be like the program. Yes.
Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here.
And also, I gave her the right voice. I just guessed, like, someone said Royce, and I just guessed, like, I gave it Monica's voice, and look who it is. It's Monica. Freaking hell. That's totally. It might seem like I know this already, but I didn't, and that's just pure coincidence.
It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. What do you mean it has? Monica smiles sweetly. Again, did you taste it? We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Or is this? No. Same class last year is still the same as when Sayuri was alive. Freaking hell. Or when Sayuri existed. Is that... Or when... was a thing. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Yeah, it's still the same. What did you come here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I feel like I'm changing her voice. I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that, I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
Yeah, it's all the same things with some other additional stuff, but
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
I made a club, the Literature Club. Actually, I'm starting a new one.
A literature club. Freaking hell! That just gave me the sounds, the music. That gave me goosebumps. I just put on my headphones though. I feel like I can do their voices perfectly now because there's no Sayuri to confuse with Natsuki's voice because I gave them pretty similar voices except Natsuki just has like no like rising volume of voice, like wow. She doesn't go that direction. She just goes, hey, I'm high pitched, yes. Anyways, literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members or for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, Royce.
I just had to take it out to confirm my voice. I don't know if I'm doing the right voice.
By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
Yes, I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could do at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Royce. You know that?
No, I just killed someone. It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. It's no longer a cupcake. Okay, I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back! And I brought a guest with me.
Fuck, Chanel! You're scaring me! I'm getting goosebumps! I'm getting jump scared. A little bit. Like, not jump scared, just like a vibration kind of a shock.
A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere! Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Royce.
Welcome to the club? What do you mean? All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. For the second time. I mean, it's like 75% full now. Freaking hell, why am I making a joke of someone that? Maybe because I know I can do something to make it go back. Maybe, I don't know.
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
Well, no, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
I knew that's how the hierarchy worked. It's Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki. That's how it went. I mean, that's how I did it anyways. I mean, I made the mistake, so someone died, because it's supposed to be Monica, Sayuri, Yuri, and Natsuki. But because I put Yuri before Natsuki, I did that. Now, this thing just... this thing just had to leave, and now, it's the right thing. Like my order. It's Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki now. Why did I do this? All this weird shit with my hand. Anyways. Yeah, okay. Okay. So I feel like maybe my brain was working towards like this ending. Maybe this is what I was meant to have. Maybe I was not meant to have a Sayuri in my game playthrough. Because I've always did this. Like, this is the exact thing that I was thinking about. Except Sayuri is the vice president, but I don't care about her anyways. Like, what? Because I thought Sayuri would just be like, you know, a secondary character that the one that introduced us to the club, but maybe. I don't know how my brain works. I'm not that aware of my thinking.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So, I ran into Royce in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry.
Make a cupcake? Make cupcakes? Yes.
I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Royce?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be really hard to start a new club. I feel like my camera just suddenly shook. Or was that my brain playing tricks on me? Or was there something that happened here on the right side of the screen? Because I feel like something moved over here in my peripheral vision. Yes. I don't know. I wasn't looking at this camera that much. Sorry.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Yeah, what is this? K-On? Anyways.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know?
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Royce, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, you read it still, but there's just more image and less words. Like, it's just dialogue and images and a little bit of narration, I guess, but still reading. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I haven't even joined the club yet. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I can't fucking control my mouth.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
These kinds of like dialogues where it's like, you know, a whole paragraph without like, you know, commas and periods. I can't read them with the voice like without running out of breath. I read a horror book once. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, even if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! Give me that back!
Fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence.
Should I be reading this or should I not be skipping this? Because I've already read most of these.
The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Nat and Yuri. Frickin'. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I decided to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its member. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Royce?
Hold on, there's still one problem. I feel like that line was said by Sayuri, right?
Huh? What is that?
Now that we have reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All the three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry. I thought.
The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Royce. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club for the second time in my life. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. now they start transforming like the Transformer and Decepticons, Autobots. I mean, freaking hell!
Oh my god.
No, that's not the voice.
Oh my goodness.
No, is that?
Oh my goodness. Really? Do you really mean that, Royce?
Yeah, it would be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
Oh, that's all changed.
Royce, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Everything? Freaking hell, like I don't know. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Royce, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Bye!
Oh, okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
Bye-bye! With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? I feel like Monica looked different now. Does she always look like that? Now I feel weird seeing them all like this. I feel like they always look like this, but Monica, I feel like maybe it's just me, but I feel like I haven't seen Monica enough to say that she looked different now. Is there something different with her? I don't know. Maybe it's the first time I saw her outside. I don't know. Maybe. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes! What am I gonna read here? Okay. Wait, what? Is that a thing that would progress and build up Monica? And she's gonna be saying, I'm the game, I was Doki Doki Literature Club the whole time. So, should I end this episode here or should I continue? You don't have any choice. My choice. The choice is mine. Okay, so how would I decide this? Coin flip, maybe? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do a coin flip. If it lands on heads, if the heads is up, I'm gonna continue. If it's tails, I'm not. Okay? Can I do this without breaking? It's tails. Okay, I was so eager to continue it, but it would be a longer episode than usual. So, I'm just gonna go and end the episode here. But let me try something first because this was on my mind for like a few moments before I just did the coin flip. Anyways, what would happen if I picked something that would go to Sayuri? Anger. Okay. Contamination. Childhood. Wait, why does it go to... Oh, wait. Freaking hell. I forgot to save. Oh my god. I forgot to save. Wait, what? Just to be safe? In case my saves come back? What the hell happened to my saves? What? Should I have reloaded the game to when I haven't killed Sayuri yet? Fucking hell. But anyways, I feel like some words here would go to Sayuri, but maybe they won't go to her anymore, or maybe all of these just go to these two girls. I don't know. I don't really know the exact words that come to each of them, and I never really gotten good at this because it's just a guessing game. The more complicated words go to Yuri, and the more cute stuff goes to Natsuki. But anyways, as I said, I was gonna leave this episode, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked the video, smash that thumbs up button as hard as you can. Leave a comment down below what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next video. Electrify.
Electrify with you.